in Bhutan with me and Bran and Dechen that you attain enlightenment. And of course, not only didn't you attain, but you discovered that we are not enlightened. And I offer this prize to people because really, but I offer it to myself because when I teach people all the while and then we talk and then they are shocked to discover at some point during the talk that I make no claim of being enlightened, and I'm not enlightened. And I always tell them that if I ever got so deluded because of good feedback, say from an audience or from a student, as to thinking that I was enlightened, my wife would correct me very swiftly, and of course the kids would be right on the right end, helping as well. And so, but over the years, I have developed something that I call a consolation prize, and I developed this from the events that we have occasionally in our family, which we call memory lane, which happen on different kinds of holidays after we've finished squabbling and eating and washing dishes, whatever we do, and shrinking each other. You know, we have kinds of names for our various get-togethers. But toward the end, we tend to sometimes find an old book of photographs of all the different things that we did in the past. You know, like when we traveled here, when the kids were small, this sort of thing. You know, the family photographs. And then ours are very disorganized, but we tend to see them. And then, over the years, when I look at them, you'd see these beautiful children, these lovely people, and then I would see myself in the pictures, and it would really make me upset, because I would see that I was in a fabulous situation, tremendously beautiful place, and I could look at my face and I realized I was worrying about the visa, the money, the job, where are we going to go, is the car going to be stolen, what it is. I was totally like in my head of some worries of responsibility, you know, and not in that moment. So I got tired of not being in that moment. But then, thanks to the Buddha's teaching, I began to realize one thing finally, and that is that every single one of us someday will attain nirvana. All of you will. We will. Even I will. We will attain nirvana. And when we do, we will, it's a kind of weird thing that you attain by understanding the nature of the world. Because as you are realizing this, what's happening is that the blinders and the delusions that prevented you from seeing that you've been in nirvana all along are stripped away. And so it's not like a new thing. You don't like make a new nirvana for yourself. You realize you've always been in nirvana. And then you join Buddha in remembering all your previous existences and also all your previous moments in this life you will remember. And then not only do you remember that, but you see what really was going on in those moments. So you therefore revise your experience of all of those moments to really be in those moments from when you attain nirvana. Because there's no difference in time between that time when we will attain nirvana, whatever lifetime it is, and this time or any other time that we've ever had. And therefore, this is the consolation. Right now, we're having a good time, but we're worried about tomorrow. We're going to take off, this and that, maybe have a little soreness from the hiking, whatever it is. Somebody we're missing, something like that. It's not perfect, but it will be perfect. And this moment will be nirvana for every one of us here, retroactively. You get it? Mm-hmm. And that's the consolation prize. Because when you get enlightened, all of your past moments you will realize have been enlightened. So here we are, in nirvana, without knowing it. And that's my consolation prize for all of you. If you can remember that, you'll get a little closer in each moment, I think, as I am doing in my senility in my old age.